about the fifth reason why Arjuna doesn't want to fight. First reason, he said, false compassion. Oh, they are my relatives, swajanas. Second reason, he said, oh, I want to enjoy. Who will be there after the winning the battle? Who will be there to enjoy? Third reason, he said, oh, it will be very, very sinful reactions will come. I don't want to do it. Then fourth reason he gave, Varna Sankara will happen. Whole dynasty will get spoiled. Everywhere there will be hell. Combining all these four reasons, after contemplating all this, his own four reasons, he got indecision. Fifth reason, not able to decide what to do. This is the fifth reason why Arjuna doesn't want to fight. Not able to take a decision whether to fight or not. Now hear carefully, this fifth reason we all go through in our life, indecision. At one point of time in the life comes a junction of time where we are supposed to decide but not able to decide. Supposed to decide, we have to decide one thing, either left or right, either BTech or general degree, whether going for higher studies or job. Should I get married first or not get married? Love marriage or arranged marriage? Yes. So this confusion is there always. This indecision comes at every point of time in our life. Why this indecision happens? The reason why indecision happens is because of too much speculations. This is the one reason which we all go through and we get into. We speculate too much, There is a difference between contemplation and speculation. These two things are different. Contemplation is good, but speculation is very, very dangerous. It is like contemplation means you have some food taken, we have taken some food and you are, there is a process of digestion happening. That is called contemplation. So there should be a food for thought to contemplate. There should be some food for thought so that we can contemplate. In a mixture, there should be some content in the mixture. I'm saying a mixer. When there is some content in the mixer, pallis or some fruit, so that when you on the mixer, it will get grinded. That is contemplation. You have some subject matter to contemplate, to think over. That is very good. Just like when we hear Bhagavad Gita, when we hear subjects in the classroom, we contemplate. We do some homework. We contemplate on the subject. Then we get some questions. We ask our faculty, professors, mentors, guides. Then we get the answers back. Again, we contemplate on it. That helps us. Contemplation is good. So, in the spiritual life or even in the material life, contemplation is encouraged. You should contemplate what you are supposed to do, what you are not supposed to do, based on time, place, circumstances. But speculations, materially and spiritually, in both ways, speculations are dangerous. Speculations means you don't have subject matter to contemplate. It is like an empty mixer. You just started and it is making sound. It is not doing anything. It is just a power loss. Speculations, you cannot stand on the ground, If we go on the hair, ऐसा करूँगा, वैसा करूँगा, ऐसा करूँगा तो ऐसा होगा, क्या होगा? If I do like this, what will happen? So we speculate too much. So one of the reason of our indecision stage in our life is speculations. Too much speculations. That's why it is encouraged, before thinking, we should have some content on what we are pondering on what we are thinking on. That's why it is very much required first theoretical knowledge, awareness, then we contemplate on it, then we come to proper guidance and decision. We can take proper decision. But here in this case, Arjuna, he heard from here there some authorities, from his kula vyavastha, from his some dharma, religious sentiments, and he started speculating too much. That's why he could give 4 reasons. And all these reasons ended up in the 5th reason, which is indecision. He is confused. He is frustrated, depressed. This is the one reason why we get into of indecision. The second reason why we get into indecision is mixture of attachments, mixture of feelings. One side we have attachment for मेरे को वो चाहिए, वो भी, ये भी चाहिए. For example, here Arjuna case, he wants the kingdom also. At the same time, he wants his relatives also. He's attached to kingdom also. He's attached to his relatives also. So to decide something, we have to give a first priority to something and next priority to something else. If you want to decide something out of 2 options, something has to be given up. You cannot say, I want both of it. That is a very best resolution. If at all we can make a best decision where we can do justice to both parties or both sides, that is very much beneficial. That is very much good if we can do it. But most of our life, the options comes yes or no, right or left. So at that time, we have to decide only one option. This is a situation most of the times we go through. It is not like, okay, 4 options are there in a multiple option question. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, we'll contemplate, we see. ऊपर तो मैं A रख दिया था. Now I'll keep B. No. ये 2 बार आया था. B से 2 बार नहीं आएगा. 2 times A will not come. Let me keep C. Oh, see, A, B, C continuously it will all be there. Let me go for D. So we no, when we are attached to both, okay, A भी सही हो सकता है, B भी सही हो सकता है, दोनों में एक रख देंगे बस. Life is not like that. Life is not multiple options where you have 4 options, 5 options. No. As many options you get, that much confusion comes. In the multiple options, if they keep only 2 options, there is a less probability that you can choose a wrong option. There is a more probability that you will choose a right option when there are 2 options. When there are 4 options, there is a great possibility that you will do a bigger mistake. I hope everybody gone through some examination system in your life. Yes. So in our life, where we have to choose only one option, that decides our future ahead. Exams में fail हो गया था, okay, again there is a reattempt. But in the life, when you take a wrong decision once, that when we take a wrong decision, I mean I am also included in it. When we take a wrong decision in it, then we have to suffer ahead for that wrong decision. So here in this case, mixture of feelings, mixture of attachment, मेरे को वो भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए. So that causes the indecision. Somewhere we have to figure out, somewhere we have to understand what is most important at this point of time in my life. What is more beneficial? What is more beneficial in my life at this point of time? So we should come to that point where we have to give up something to achieve something in our life. Definitely, for sure. Then we can get over this indecision. Another reason why most of us get into indecision is, this is the 3rd reason, last reason for today, that we keep all the thoughts in mind. All the thoughts, all the reasons, all the options we keep on the mind. So we go here, there, our mind sometimes drags us to the right wing, sometimes mind drags us to the left wing, sometimes central wing, somewhere here and there in the mind only. We struggle in the mind a lot. It is not visible, right? When there is something visible, then we can choose. But here, the suggestion is, because of cause of indecision is, the third cause of indecision is, we keep all these thoughts in the mental platform, there in the heaven, there in the air. So what we suggest is, bring down on the paper with the pen. Bring down on the paper and pen. Just see all the options in front of you. Now you can decide it based on your intelligence. Let us not give a hand, let us not give opportunity to the mind to decide. Let us take the opportunity to decide. Let us use our intelligence to decide, in the junction of indecision time. Let us not, मन में सोच के करूँगा कुछ ना कुछ कर दूंगा. That will not happen. Most of the time we get into wrong decision at that time. So that's why it is better always to keep in front of us a paper and all the options on the page, so that we can see what all options I have, what all the pros and cons we have for each option. We should also contemplate on it. What all the options I have, what are the pros and cons for each option, so that we can come out of indecision, take a proper decision in our life. Of course, all this should be done under the proper guidance. So these are the three reasons for the indecision. First reason is, we speculate too much on the empty subject. We don't have any content, but we speculate. That's why we suggest, go for contemplation. Have some subject matter, get proper awareness about the field where you are in, about the options what you have, get proper awareness and then contemplate under the guidance. Second reason why we get into indecision, because of we want that also, this also, we are attached, we are mixed feelings we have. So solution for it, we have to give up something to gain something. That is for sure. And third reason why we get into indecision is, I said just now. What is the third reason? Prashant? I just now said. Inside our mind. Yeah. We keep everything inside, and we give opportunity to the mind only to decide. That should not happen. So mind, it is having so many thoughts. Mind is getting confused. Mind is getting overwhelmed. How can you give opportunity to the mind to decide? So let us keep on the paper, keep in front of us. Let we take the decision using the intelligence. Let us take the decision using the intelligence. Not keep in the mentally. We should come to the ground practically. Yes. We should contemplate on each option, pros and cons, under the proper guidance again. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions, comments, devotees, what we discussed today? About the fifth reason of Arjuna. Hare Krishna.